You see, Clive, and ours.
We've fought long and hard for this moment. Sid's dream, our dream, is within our grasp.
We need only endure this final trial, and we shall. Together.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Aye.
It seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you.
Welcome, sons of fire.
No! Come back.
What?
Joshua! Joshua! Wake up!
Clive, is that you? This isn't stone here.
Welcome to our darkness. A rift between worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man. And we would have you know them. All of them. As fate has seen fit to deliver you home, consider this our welcoming gift.
It would seem we are trapped.
And the only way out is through Ultima. We find him, and we leave.
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, we must go back to the beginning. When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle magic, and in its light did all life flourish. Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor we stood powerless. And so we fled, that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the mother crystals?
I expect he'll tell us soon enough.
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies. And so we cast them off. Thus, stripped to our very spirit, did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow, Valisthea. There would the true work begin, for the black crept yet behind us. And soon did we arrive at a solution, the illness having spread to every organ. There was but one escape from this fate, to start afresh.
With a new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where his God awaits. And where, if we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join him. So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
And follow we shall. For now.
To forge a new world would require not only power, but a constitution strong enough to wield it. Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had only to place jewels in her crown to claim it. Acquiring the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos, all that you might one day blossom. And our future thus secured, we thought to slumber, though that would prove a grave mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his god's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own. And from that single errant impulse was his will born. Having discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore that which only magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource, and the land, she wept tears of black.
He would condemn us for this. Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy.
Not blind, just unwilling to admit the truth. Though we're one and the same. Is that?
Ifrit, or what's left of him.
Long have our ashes lain cold for want of a spark. Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become. Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to destruction. But she may yet be saved by you. It is what you were born to do, why we nursed you and fed you, as your own mother should have. And now that you are fully grown, our Muthos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
To right your wrongs. If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are. The fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. And now, you would have us forfeit them. All for a place in your new paradise.
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world. Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its purpose. Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us all! What?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother.
I can't do this alone.
And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that this master will not tolerate disobedience.
My friends, my family. We have all suffered, all fought to survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice. You have to go.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This isn't your world anymore. It's ours.
Bow down, offenders, hearts disdain. Such foul attaint may not be sublimed through game standing. once hung low is penance paid. O wretched mortals incapable even of contrition. In fitting season shall we reap our harvest. Gifted this chance, and still you would raise your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends. He means to end us.
It wouldn't be the first time. But let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us. Kneel before us. countless generations have we awaited this moment. Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try. So why not leave it all behind?
Leave it all behind.
Please, won't somebody save me? Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts? What if it could all just go away? Just go away.
None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
brother.
Come. Remember who you are.
Clive.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rossfield.
Look.
Ultima.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
Rise.
Damn it, Clive. Wake up.
Hurt.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
And once again, does my creation stray from the path laid before it? Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin, does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Muthos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering. And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking. And back to their origin.
Bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill!
Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here.
Mate! We're leaving! Now! Everyone, fall back to the ship!
I will be with you anon.
Thank you. I need to tell everyone what happened to Drake's spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
There's something about it. Like his...
it's a dangerous world. You're rubbing me blind.
That it? Fine.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that I saw on the horizon.
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All that.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well...
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canberra is in flames, and the Empire...
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we gonna manage that then? He's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset. Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be, but a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is, if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time. Something tells me this is no... What is it this time, Torgal?
Clive! Rutherford informs me.
I would have done the same.
You're far
from what little I...
But I was wrong. Alas, we must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True. The realm's army, as you've certain, and yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us, in short, if stormed as...
But how would one even begin?
The armies, my boy. Sadly, But I do know...
I thought he was retired.
He was. Until an Akashic army tore through Randalar, and as luck would have it...
Of course you have.
And he's agreed. Havel has always been a man of... I extolled your... If you don't mind.
Of course not. As long as chaos, and if the field marshal...
That's the...
I'll leave for Randalar. Would you send a stone?
Of course.
Excellent.
No.
Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong?
I've received his will. In the crypt, but after Kupka was kind enough to drive out and in the process...
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience.
Of course. I want to know what's in there.
Very well.
Sid.
By all means.
It's my old and something else. Record.
How did she come?
Finding bearers, and it seems the cells are an even better for...
Leaving the bearers?
Sid, and while I'm well aware, I can't let those
We'll be needing the end.
Does that...
I'm making it and we stay no longer.
Thank you, Sid. Chadwick. Another of my former masters thought of him held cap...
He must be very important.
He was.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of... We should head there as quickly as...
As do I, Doris.
Sid.
It depends what...
A bearer, as you know.
I don't mind.
Because our ranks are fit for scouting, and since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boy?
One can never have too many scouts.
True a word. I'll let the initiate know that he is to proceed directly.
No time like the present.
No time like the present.
Ultrawide. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
They're sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now.
Your town needs you. I need you.
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. The town was left all but and though my dear boys have been so I was wondering if you would...
Of course.
Philippe told me he had met...
Where can I find the mistress?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme. I wish to speak to you about what...
Very well. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely.
Please.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you. Indeed, I owe you for continuing to argue against, yet I fear he must be made to face the consequence.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Might allow you to join us.
Does that not seem a...
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. My father would have it that citizens exist only to... But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire... Scornful of the opinions of... But he cannot, we must...
Fight him. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town, while I understand...
False hope. But I see that your mind is made up. If you will extend me the same... I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. Which may be enough to see this is all about.
Family.
I'm sorry. Where were... Ah, yes. But perhaps it's better that you heard them from me.
Right away.
It's just a pity I can...
skies. Then the crystal. What next?
Say what you will. Lady Karen has seen her.
Pining for something. What is it? I never did ask where you got that anklet.
From Sid, that's why.
That long ago.
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the plaque that they're eyeing on him to keep...
What's wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Was doubly hard in being a frost wolf. Sid would always tell him. I reckon what he will look...
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing on.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you?
Not nearly as much as you have,
Aye, good thing and all.
Your kindness is appreciated.
Only because he doesn't talk.
Where to then, Torgal?
What do you think happened to Miss...
Sid!
With what?
No!
It's Miss Mididol. Very strange.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there.
In the cloud.
That's what I said.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her? Then it's probably just...
You didn't break... Don't listen to her.
But who's gonna put Miss...
Why don't I go and...
You do that. She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him.
Thanks for the warning.
Whatever should I write next?
A love story, perhaps? But with a happy ending, of course.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid.
Of course.
It is an honor to find... My name is Herman. I wish to be deployed to...
No. I will not send good men. Why would you want to go back?
I was... Or rather, it was not a place. We were tortured, and few ever survived.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many, but they must be remembered. The Institute.
You were a good friend, but the fact remains that Ash is simply too...
Sid.
Too dangerous for you. I'll go to Bad Back and find the...
You will?
I won't let you risk...
I don't...
You can start by...
Be the grace.
All right.
May them...
Vivian, and I'd be happy to help you find the book.
Thank you, Cla. But tracking it...
Please. It's only right that...
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you... I spoke with Hippocrates to see if he...
If you say so.
Forgive me, but this book... There's something about it. I feel like it's calling to me.
Clive, my boy.
Hippocrates, I've been charged with locating a...
And you seek a one whose name...
Right as always. She didn't seem...
And yet I gather... Clive, I fear she asks the impossible.
The executors.
Coveters of secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the Executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp.
By the hand of the
But what drives them?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known, you may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure.
My hunt was doomed from the... What was Vivian expecting?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the Executors are rather less so. I had a friend in the village of Garni. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell. But, though he did not mention it by name, it is possible. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know...
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit. All right, Torgal. I'm going to need a little bit more than that. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless... You've... Why don't we try the Rooker? To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is... It's still here. After all these years. Lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy. This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you. Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either. That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going. People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home. Sorry for the wait.
Do you see that too?
Papa?
What is it? Oh, please. Just make it stop. I'm scared.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your... Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. Fucking traitors. I'd heard... But I hadn't thought the corrupt... It's a fucking door-interfering old bastard of an uncle. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am. Or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But though we will need an envoy. One who can court even...
I'm flattered. And I have other problems. What we need is a skilled arbitrator.
Is that, sir? And would he have...
Of a different kind, but...
I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the field.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good.
An envoy. I can barely convince my brother to take his med... Someone like Quentin. Quentin.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me. Go on, then. You'd have me convince the chiefs and do the one thing that has proved...
I know it's a lot to ask.
And you'd have me give up what the people of Lostwing are my family. And I cannot. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. They want you to speak for those who can't speak for them. If it's the vineyard, we'll see that the grapes are picked and...
It's not that.
Then what is it?
You know that.
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us. Who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreak.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape. Uncle, the Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course!
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your... They will await your...
One other?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to it, he asked if I might have a solution. And I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the...
Oh, don't you? The 7 High House, they have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe, she had a shipload of time when the other house... Now, join us there at your earliest...
Of course, Uncle.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the...
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about that is unless you...
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before...
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. Ah, but I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourself, Rutherford spoke fondly of the...
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man!
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him?
Criminal? How? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw!
Once more onto the breach.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes, and I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Tri-Unity. Rutherford, Mike Will. Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall, and there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Welcome, welcome. Come again.
Your Grace, my lord.
Cyril.
Yes. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans? His plans for the duchy. The complete. But your father's dream did not end there. With the blight spreading ever more.
He wished to see men, and small wonder he did not think it.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Nor would he have those who would have stood with you.
It's a pity only they.
'Tis true that though but one.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that, after all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, your...
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Lord Marquis?
What is it?
One of our brethren lately journeyed. He sent an owl.
Was he surveying another?
No. An ancient relic by gaining an
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant. I entrusted the mission to one of... Though he has been silent for some days, yet it seemed only right. For as you so earnestly advised me...
It would not. But Ash is a big place.
Perhaps. The last at Mickleburg was its... It lies, and if or...
Right.
You are much. Go then, with my hope.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
My lord. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal... Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude.
I merely did my duty.
My lady.
What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented...
Indeed it has.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Alas. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished, but it was not to be.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you. It was your father's wish, but with his grace long since gone. You are grown men, and while I would not presume to I know that nothing...
Thank you.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady.
Oh, I am much...
Do you know where we might find...
I do. It is found in the belly. We do at least know where to find one.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive. In fact, this is the very same were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Titan's Wake is to the south of here.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
There it is.
For House Rosfield. the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
Oh, the Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Yes, this radiant luster like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha.
Thank you, Cyril. If you would excuse me. The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are your Heartstone is harder. And the graven vine...
It's a message. Enemies who would thwart his vision.
And only if we... Indeed. But this was more than it was a promise.
Thank you for remaining the stead.
Forgive me, my lady. There is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told, even if the armbands were incomplete, so...
Because I was of the deep love. In the days before the disaster, I tried to warn. When word of the fire reached Rod...
And thank the Founder.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete, and so my pursuit continued. He informed me that his grace's will...
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father...
As do I.
Thank you, my lord, for coming back to us.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally...
It is. And we thank you for the part you played.
If you would permit me to play my part, let him see that you have received...
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks.
Your father's helm is enshrouded since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer...
Thank you, Sarah. Come on, Clive.
Faster!
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
It's just back there.
Be safe.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. and we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Run like the wind. Straight home now. The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in? The interests were certainly varied. This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Leaving so soon, stranger? We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and
Your care?
That is not by one means or another.
Then I'll have to politely... I won't let you erase it.
Then we find us very well. The book...
Let's see, shall we?
Impressive, but we have other means.
Why do you want it so?
It lays out in no uncertain terms it tells the shameful history of the persecution. Would you say that this
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, so let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation that a series of events took place may be proved. It is a question of if enough people...
So you're trying to control...
We are trying to protect people from knowledge. That is all. You may keep the book. The world is small. Until then.
Wait. Damn it. Let's get this back to Vivian. Vivian. I found it.
You found it. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something, that the truth is just... and that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means, provided that those who... As the sad history of the bear...
You said that the book
It did. She was a heretic, you see. A gallows stood ready for her, and by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always... She taught me that my solitude... And that, though my journey to the truth...
Do you still feel that way?
Honestly? Perhaps the result of studying... But the more I study... So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, give the men and women...
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try. Let's go.
Be safe.
Madness lives on. Rest in peace. Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashik. I need to hurry. All right. I can walk from here. There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates. It's a different story inside. If Chadwick was...
Don't give up hope just yet. Let me check the ground floor.
Then I'll search the upper level.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life. So this plane, and I doubt that.
No sign of any bearers yet. I hope you have better luck downstairs.
Have care.
Locked up tight. Minimal loss of even the Imperial. They were feeding. Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on. No luck downstairs.
I know. Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but pitting bearers against a wild, and not just those who could fight, but those who wouldn't, or couldn't.
I'm afraid.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool.
Don't say that.
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Let's see what we can find down here. Survivor. And she sounds close.
Who are you?
There's no need to be Are you alone?
Some of the guards. Everyone.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming.
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been... What?
He fought them on. He must have sent you. Where is he?
Chadwick.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of...
Doris, keep it...
All right. You...
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Sid, are you...
I'm fine. I think. What is it?
A diary. He was here. Do you
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last.
Chadwick...
Come on. We have to get her back to the Hive.
No. I'll see that she's looked after from now on.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly, I think the flames...
I know. I'm sorry we weren't...
There's no need to apologize. How he fought. That's the man I remember.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about...
Of course. You already met my former master. She was supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never... So we escaped. After so many years of training, the pull to serve.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought, and he died, not as someone's tool.
Haida Marie is proof of that. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying...
Thank you, Doris.
Help you today, Clown. You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Another of the Royalist guard dogs. Quite a specimen in his too.
This one. Second.
Clive, coin purse weighing you down? You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be? Anything else?